Okay, here we go. Studio 47 here. And I thought my last video, the edition video, was a little bit about the cops and all, the police. And I thought this would be like an associated video to the police video. I'm going to tell you a story of what happened to me, and that's going to be most of the video, and then we're going to put a little clip in there of the police in action, and then end it up at the end. So, okay, let's get going. Here's what happened to me. We went to North Carolina one time, and we bought a chair. Doris bought a chair in North Carolina, and it had to be shipped home. And I think this had something to do with the robbery. And we went home, we got home and all, and finally, they were going to deliver the chair. And I think they were associated with the crooks. There was a connection, definite connection. And here's what transpired. We got a call, Doris got a call, that they were going to deliver the chair. And she told them that we weren't going to be home. But as it turned out, I was home. I come home. So the crooks, they knew we weren't going to be home, and they're going to rob us. This happened. This is a true story. So I went out. And in the morning, I was working second shift and all. I went out. I guess I got gas, and I stopped to see my grandchildren. Mark used to live right down the road, and I stopped there. So now I come in, I pull in the yard. Now, I used to sell trees and all. So we had a place up above that they'd pull in about the trees. But sometimes people would pull in my yard. So when I pulled in, the crooks were there. And when I pulled in, I thought it was somebody about trees. So I pull in, and this car was parked there. And on the back sill, the back seat, on that back thing, there was a hat. So I looked at that hat, and I said to myself, who in the hell? Oh, there we go again. Jesus, cut it out, I'm trying to tell a story. Just use the word hell. You don't have to get excited over that. So I said to myself, who would wear a hat like that? And whatever possessed me to do this, I have no idea. I'd never done this in my life. I noted the license plate number. Let's say XYZ FUL or something, whatever it was. I noted it in my head. So I go around the side, I'm hollering, yo. And there, the guy who had been in the house, I didn't know he was in the house. When I got to the back porch, there was one guy standing there, and the other guy jumped off the thing. We didn't have a rail there, and he jumped off the thing. So this guy standing there, he says to me, where's Fort Dix? I says, where's Fort Dix? Get out of here. What the hell are you where's Fort Dix? And they beat it. Now I went in the house, and immediately I looked in there. There's the silverware on the table. I knew we were being robbed. So I went to the phone and hit one button. It's hooked right to the police station. I hit the button, and I'm talking to the police station, or cops. So I give them the number, and of course they got away, they're gone and everything. So the detectives come to the house. And they start doing a research. They're taking fingerprints. Well, they dusted the furniture, and then they're pulling with tape. And they're pulling the paint off the furniture. I said, that's enough fingerprints. Stop the fingerprints. And they were there quite a while and everything. And finally a patrolman walks in. These guys were detectives. The patrolman walks in. Oh, I forgot to tell you that when it came back, the license plate never come back. It didn't jive. It was wrong. And I said, I messed it up. I messed it up. So the detectives and everything, and then finally a patrolman comes in. And the patrolman says, what's the matter, Skip? And everything. I said, I was robbed. And I had that license plate number. I thought I had the right number. He says, what number is that? And I said, XYZ FULG or something. He says, nah, you got one too many numbers in there now. And I said to him, well, at the time I thought I had it right. And he, a patrolman, see, he wasn't a detective. He says, play the tape back. They played the tape back, and guess what? I was right. The guy at this police station got the numbers mixed up. Not me, him. Now it come back right. I got the license plate number. They're gonna get him. So they said, can we pick you up? I'm going to work, second shift, and all. Can we pick you up if when we get, they know they're gonna get him now, the detectives and all, they're gonna get him. So I'm in work, I get a call, can we pick you up and all from work? Yeah. So they pick me up, we go on a turnpike. We're going south. Where in the heck are they taking me and everything? You know, roads and roads and roads, confusion. We pull in somewhere, finally get out on a thing. Why they go that way? We're on Highway 130. Why in the world did they ever take that route that they took? I don't know. These boys, I'm telling you, they're detectives though. But the patrolman had to tell them to play the tape back. So that's the deal. Now the guy, it was down around by Fort Dix. That's why the guy said Fort Dix. But around on 130. And they bring this guy out, and he's handcuffed and everything. And I looked at him. And he was pleading with me because he's going to prison. He's pleading with me and everything. And I thought, I'm putting this guy in jail, you know. And they said, the hat was there. The hat was on the back. The hat was on the back. Can you imagine that? The hat's there. So my identification, he says, it was the guy that jumped off the landing that I didn't, and I'd seen him from the back. So I wasn't sure, and my identification. Can you imagine that, my identification? My identification. I said maybe it could be his brother or something. I don't know. I'm being honest. I'm being truthful. And that's the way it went down and all. So my identification wasn't good enough. Oh, geez. So I did. The next day, I go back there, and a guy comes out. He's talking to his father. He was a young man. He was in his 20s, early 20s. I'd say he was about 23, 24, maybe 25, maybe. I'm talking to his father, and I won't say what nationality they were, but there'll be a clip in here in a little bit. But anyway, the guy come out of the house, and he had on a short jacket, this time, when I seen him. And I had a flashback with that shirt. The shirt was hanging, the coat didn't cover the shirt. And I said, it was him. It was. I said to him, If I catch you anywhere near anything belonging to me, that I go crazy, you know. And I got it across to him. And that was just about the end of the story of our police work, what we're paying for, the taxes and all, the protection. That was my protection. So we'll end it here and we'll do the skit, then we'll get back to you.
Sir, I'm going to need to see your license and registration.
You know, they call this that facial profiling. Just because I'm Italian, you pull me over and bust my balls.
Sir, I'm going to need you to step outside the car.
What did I do, huh? Tell me exactly what I did.
The reason I stopped you, sir, is you're traveling in a carpool lane.
Carpool lane? You guys is unbelievable. The sign says 2 or more.
That's right, sir.
Yeah, well, I'm a 1, and he's a 2.
Sorry to have bothered you, sir. You have a good evening.
What are you bitch?
Okay, let's wrap this baby up. Just like this little skit that I showed you and everything, they hate to be bothered or something. I don't know. It's paperwork and everything else. I don't know that. With my incident, just a couple people said to me, "You went there the next day? Weren't you scared?" Scared? They're the ones who should be scared. Not me. No, I wasn't scared. I went there to talk it over. I wasn't afraid. And I got it across to them. I kind of believe in that type of analogy of things, you know. You make them the Godfather thing. You make them fear. Fear is that's the key. If they're afraid of you, they're not gonna bother with you anymore. You're the last person in the world they're gonna bother with. So put that in your noggin, and that's about the deal. I hope you guys enjoyed this little video of our police protection and everything, and have a nice day. That's what the cop told him, the guy. Have a nice day. Take care. We'll see you. Bye.